Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Marte. I am a 25-year-old South African attorney who moved to the Netherlands at the beginning of this year. So in today's video, I'm going to show you what we got up to during our long weekend in Lisbon. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. I'm back from the States, but I'm not in the Netherlands yet. We are currently in Colares, which is a small town about 50 minutes drive outside of Lisbon in Portugal. We're staying at an Airbnb that is right by the beach, and our plan for today is to go for a run, and then we're going to drive to one of the beaches, and then we're going to do a couple of things in Midtown Lisbon. But first I want to show you the beautiful Airbnb we found. It's got a stunning view. We're really happy here. It's got all the amenities we need. So yeah, let me show you where we're staying. The main entrance, you walk into the kitchen, which has absolutely everything we need. This is the living room. Have a really nice little fire area. Bathroom. And please excuse my clothes, they're my outfits for the day. And this is the bedroom. Good morning.
And look at our beautiful view.
And we're planning to do a run somewhere over there.
We actually had such a nice dinner at the local seafood restaurant just down the road here last night.
We'll put a link to it down below. This was a really great first spot for dinner in Portugal. The fish was so fresh, it was a beautiful sunset, and it was a really great place just to kick off our weekend in Lisbon. And the views were stunning, and we really couldn't have asked for more. I feel like I should give some context as to why Jacques and I are crazy enough to be going on runs during our very short holiday. But the reason is that Jacques actually signed us up for a half marathon Spartan race, which is at the end of May. So even though we are technically on holiday here, we are very nervous about it because there are 30 obstacles and we don't want to die on course.
We're about 2 kilometers in. Going strong. Found a really cool surf spot. 4 guys out, low tide. Small waves this morning. The sun hasn't burned through the clouds yet, so it's still nice and crisp and actually perfect running conditions. Sorry about the wobbly camera.
Jacques and I just came back from our run. We did 6 kilometers along the coast of Azenas do Mar, and now we're on our way to a beach on the other side of Lisbon, which has got amazing views and which came very highly recommended. And how do you feel after that run?
Good. Did you say Tommy had a nice dip?
Oh no, I didn't tell that. After our run we went for a dip in the ocean as well as the little tidal pool by Azenas do Mar, and it was really, really nice. Never gets old.
Did you tell them the story about the car?
No, I haven't. So initially I ordered a Mini Cooper convertible for us to drive around in, but Jacques was the one who arrived first in Lisbon because he flew from Amsterdam and I was coming through from New York. And when he got to the rental place...
Oh, she was just so friendly, the Portuguese lady, and she ended up saying, we've given you an upgrade and we've got a slightly nicer car, so it's been fun missioning around in it.
It was so much fun driving around Lisbon and getting to see the entire area. I think we crossed about 80 kilometers in total during all of our driving over the weekend, and we got to see so much. I would definitely recommend staying a little bit outside of Lisbon, especially if you want to be near a beach and if you're a little bit more adventurous. But for us, living outside of Lisbon was great. So we drove over the April 25th bridge, which was fantastic. It had such a beautiful view of the river and all of the boats, and this beautiful statue to the left, which I believe is called the Cristo Rei statue. Listen to the Portuguese cat. Hello. Jacques, tell me about our morning. Or should I say our late morning?
Well, if you don't plan, then you're setting yourself up for a few things to go wrong, right? Well, this beach was a lot further than we thought.
Yeah.
We didn't have towels in our Airbnbs, and we thought we'd be able to get at the beach, which we can't. So it's going to be a towelless tanning sesh. But now we've arrived, and this beach and the one next door is, you know, a couple of the most beautiful beaches in Portugal. We have been fasting until now, so it's very important to first have a nice lunch.
And a nice big beer.
2 Superbock beers, cuttlefish.
Cheers. After the beach, we decided to go to Time Out Market, Lisbon. It is one of the best spots we decided to visit. There are so many different great food options. I, of course, went for the pastel de nata shop, which was really amazing. I was on a bit of a mission to find the best pastel de nata. I had heard that pastel de Belém, which was just down the street, was the best, but I'd also heard good things about the ones at the Time Out Market. And honestly, I can give them probably like an 8.5 out of 10. They were really good. We also ended up having a beer and some food. Honestly, everything we tried was delicious. I can highly recommend the Time Out Market as a must-do stop when you're in Lisbon. We are currently in Sintra. We are on our way up to Pina Palace, which is one of the most beautiful, colourful palaces on the planet Earth. We're going to hike up instead of taking a bus just to make it more fun for ourselves. It should be about an hour's hike, and we're really excited to see it.
Let's go!
On our second full day, we decided to maximize on the fact that we are staying outside of Lisbon, and we took a 15 to 20 minutes drive to a nearby town called Sintra. Sintra is home to a beautiful palace known as Pina Palace, and it is possible to hike up all the way. There are also so many different options to get up there if hiking isn't up your alley. There are cars and tuk-tuks and buses, so don't be put off of the idea if you don't enjoy the thought of a hike. But I will say that this was probably one of the most beautiful hikes Jacques and I have ever been on. We were smiling the entire way up. We barely started our hike.
This is the official start of the hike.
And we're so impressed.
Where the tuk-tuks end, I think, right?
Yes. We also were very fortunate with the weather. It was overcast but not too cold, and it was really just one of the best things we experienced and probably the highlight of our entire trip. If you are traveling to Pina Palace from Lisbon, it takes about 45 minutes by car and probably a little bit longer by bus, but I would really put it high up on your to-do list if you're visiting Lisbon.
I've lost Marthe. No idea where she is. Oh, there she is.
Venga!
They say 5 plus, but it's more like a 7 C.
I don't think that.
We are at the palace. Beautiful. Would you say tourist trap or worth the hype?
No, definitely worth the hype, of course. So this is the original Mentagen from the Mentagen sandwich shop. Can you remember what's on it?
I know there's like ham and some pesto, tomato, mozzarella. It's basically like the classic but with some meat on it. Yo, and? The realities of coming to a castle on top of a mountain in spring. Just look at this. I'm sure the view is beautiful underneath all the mist. I feel like Pina Palace is one of those few places where photos and videos don't do it justice. Fun fact, the palace is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the 7 wonders of Portugal. Jacques is testing every climbable surface. It was completed in 1854 by architect Wilhelm Ludwig von Eschwege. My apologies for my pronunciation. Also, I just want to add, for anyone who is considering the hike but might be scared of the difficulty level, I can safely say that it is not a difficult hike. It's a very leisurely stroll, especially on a cool day. If you're scared of a hike, this might be a really good first one. So Jacques and I just got back from the castle walk, and on the way back we found a really small little, I'd call it like an artisan meat shop.
Sure.
But it was really cool. They had like rabbits and everything that were skinned. But we found this white wine and we said we wanted to try a traditional Portuguese wine. I know technically red is the main game, but we were feeling white for tonight. It's a really beautiful evening in Azenas do Mar. I've got our wine ready to drink. I'm really excited to have a taste.
We're here at Agua Esel in Azenas de Mar. We actually found out earlier it's the opening of the local bar, and we might make a pit stop there later. And got an Aperol Spritz, got a local Portuguese Sagres beer, and delicious oysters.
You just got me started, and I don't think I can stop it, and I don't wanna go home alone.
I am so excited to try these. They say that this is the first original place that birthed the pastel de nata, but that's allegedly. We don't really know if that's true, but they have been running since 1837, so we're very excited. It's a couple hours before our flight leaves, but we found ourselves in Lisbon Centre and we just said let's walk around and see what we can find.